lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, and we are go, go, go. Unbelievable stuff there. Absolutely brilliant here. Brilliant. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant here. Unbelievable stuff there. We got 2 in the bed there. We've got 3 in the bed moment here. Unbelievable stuff there. Who? What a move! What a... Good evening everyone and welcome to the CWC Racing League. This is the casual weekday championship for the F1 League. I am your host with the most, Malk. I hope everyone's all okay well and enjoying this Monday evening on the 22nd of March 2021. We're at the famous track of it all. We're at the home of the British Grand Prix, which is Silverstone, one of the most iconic tracks. One of the most iconic tracks that you'll ever see. I hope everyone's all okay well. And we're going to go straight to the track and talk about the hot lap as well. I do apologise if I keep burping now and again, but I'm just had something quick, as in food, so I have to try and be careful next time. So I'd like to say thank you to LeagueRacing TV channel for all what they've done so far to bring CWC into the league, the YouTube channel as well. Thank you to them. Like I said, we're not only live and exclusive for you guys, we also got the F2 League live and exclusive for you guys right here, right now. So check them out, guys. Check them out as well as mine for the CWC F1. We got the TTML, which is the Divisions 1 to 5. Division 1 is on Tuesday nights. Divisions 2 and 3 are on the Thursday nights, and Division 4s and 5s are on the Friday nights at 8 PM as well. And don't forget to check out the Esports Masters League, Formula 1 and 2. Check them out on Wednesday nights as well, and they do brilliant stuff as well. So obviously Saturday and Sunday leagues are vacant at the moment, so check them out if you want to put your league into LeagueRacing TV channel in the near future as well. So we'll come back to that again later on, but let's go straight to the track video. We're past the halfway marker of CWC Racing League for the F1 League. We've done 9 races. This is the 10th race at Silverstone for the Pirelli British Grand Prix. Absolutely iconic track. I absolutely love it as well. Just seeing the old Abbey part of the track as well. And here's the track info. We've got 5.891 kilometres with 3.660 miles with 18 turns, and obviously 2 DRS zones. So yeah, just check them out as well. And it's once to watch as well. So check them out, guys. So here we go. We're going to give you the highlight of the track itself of the hot lap. Thank you to Watkins who produced the lap itself. So we come up to turn 1, which is Abbey Corner, and then we come up to, I believe it was the farm, and then the village. I do get those two wrong, to be fair. And this is the curve. Sorry, the loop, shall we say, or the curve, and then go straight down for the DRS zone. Then we come to, which is the end of the first sector, into Lovefield Corner, which is the old star finishing line straight back in the old early days. I do miss those times as well. And as you can see, get a really good exit as well. If you don't, you will lose out massively. And I'll say that again, massively. Then we come up to Copses Corner. I call it Corpses because I see people go wide and hit the curb and go wide into the wall. And then you come up to the most important thing of all, which is the Maggis and Beckett's Corner. And try to get a rhythm going as well. And that is the best of it all as well. So check down the straight at the Chapel. And then go up to Stoke Corner as well. And then this is the part where you have to get that extra few tenths now and again. Then go up to the last few corners, which is Club Corner. I feel like a club sandwich moment. And then come up to the last few corners. That is, if you don't get a good rhythm outside of it, then you'll know why. So, but yeah, just have to wait and see how it all goes. But yeah, that's what we do. Apologise if you hear any background noises. So we just do apologise if you hear any background noises. So we're just not sure what that was a background noise coming from. But yeah. Yeah, they've done it that quick. So we'll give you a bit of the update in a moment. So we're just going to go to maybe I should have done this earlier. CWC F1. So let's go back to the standings. I should have done this earlier. I do apologise, guys. We have to cut that out. But here's your Season 6 leaderboard so far. Carlsberg is now, after that shocking start at the Australian Grand Prix and at China, he crawled himself back up to a winning position into the top position where he has won 3 races and done 6 podiums already in his... is it 6 podiums? That can't be right. Yeah, 6 podiums, sorry. I do apologise. I think I was just adding the 3 that was missing. Yes, so 6 podiums. I do apologise, Carlsberg. You'll probably be moaning at me after. Eric Carlsberg is in pole position in first place with 141. And then you got Kieran D, who's in second with 125. Hang on a sec, guys. Sorry. Right, let's go back again. So Carlsberg is in the lead in first place with 141. Kieran D is in second with 125. Mikey is in third with 96 points. And then, obviously, a bit of a gap again between second and third. And then third and fourth, which is Leo Tools in fourth with 69 points. Cameron is in fifth with 54 points. You got... I can't remember his name. But I'll say Trap Formula is in sixth with 51 points. He's had 2 wins. 2 wins with a fast lap. So every time when he's raced, well, 2 out of 3 times he has won the race, to be fair. You got Christian Pizzio, who's in 7th, aka Lando, with 49 points. Snookster's in 8th with 47 points. A Star is Born is in 9th, or Eduardo's in 9th with 46 points. Same with Robin, aka Chain Game Well, with 10th with 46 points. And the rest are under 46 points. Check them out, guys. Check them out. Sorry, we're just getting the admins ready to... So we're just going to the constructors now. We got, obviously, the Ferrari team is in first with 188 points. The Red Bull team is in second with 175 points. So since Austria now, Red Bull have had a bit of a switcheroo because they need to try and bounce back, because they've lost since the start of the season. This is race 9 was the one where they've lost their first place in both the drivers and the constructors, so they cannot afford to do that at all. But obviously with Carlsberg in that good form, you cannot afford to lose that at all. Cannot afford to lose it. You got Red Bulls in second with 175 points. The Racing Point team in third with 123 points. So that's still impressive, to be fair. Williams is in fourth with 99 points. AlphaTauri is in 5th with 72 points. Renault is in 6th with 62 points. Mercedes is in 7th with 58 points. Haas team is in 8th with 42 points. Alfa Romeo is in 9th with 25 points. And McLaren are the only ones in bottom with 10th with 16 points. So yeah, it's just mad scenes. Mad scenes. Let's go to the Stein grid. Damn it. We should be able to kick off. And hopefully we'll get a bit of the weather crew. A bit of the standing, shall we say. So, but yeah, it should be. I think it's just going to be a classic. So we're at the halfway marker. There's so much action packed, and all I can say is fair play to Carlsberg, who's started to try and produce the goods and push on. That's what you need to do after that shocking few races at the first 4 races, like 2 of them. But then again, Kieran D, ever since the 5th race, he's just dropped and dropped points, and you can't afford to do that. You cannot afford to do that at all, especially when you're at the stage where you had a really good chance of winning the Drivers' Championship. So let me just get the weather crew just quickly. So I believe the weather crew, as you can see on the bottom right, is saying that there's going to be a light cloud on the qualifying, and it's going to be a dry race as well. So that should be an absolute belter as well. So where are you? There we go. So I believe one of the drivers is out. I think that, there's quite a few drivers already out of the cars itself, but bear with me a sec, guys. I should do this a bit better. Just in case. So we're coming up to, just in case you didn't hear the car sounds at all, we do apologise. So just watching the Red Bull cars. So the tyre wear around Silverstone is, well, you would expect to hit the 1 stop, but because with the 1 stop you need to really go for it, as in with the about 30-second pit stop. This is one of the longest pit stops in the calendar, and this is why you cannot afford to make any silly mistakes. Just try to see who's that now. So the Red Bull team need to try and drop off a bit, because they could lose out with they might help with the slipstream. So let's just have a look with the DRS. That's Christian Bazio. So let's have a look at Bazio's time from his point of view. The yellow flag set to 3. Hoshi has retired, or has left the session, sorry. So he's going to try and come and retire. Oh my god, the 2 Red Bulls, they need to work together. This is going to cost the they cannot afford to do this in the qualifying. So I did not know what Kieran D is doing, to be honest, but Christian Bazio, I don't know if he's just did not realise of the small braking point to try and let Kieran D let some of the drivers through, but that, I think that caught out Bazio out of it. So, but let's see what time he would do. So 27s, I believe. So 27s is not bad in this time in the mediums. So I would expect the mediums to hit the 27s. The softs I would expect to hit the 25s. That's how much of a difference the tyre wear will be. Yellow flag set to 2. Oh, that's one of the racing points. That might be the Leo Tool or Cameron. So Bazio's got a little bit off into the grass. That might lose a bit of time, but that might be the 101s, 1 minute ones. So here we go, Can. Christian Pazia tried. Oh, is he banged down his lap? He's going back in. He's going back in. Just trying to see. Mikey's done a 24.7. I did say 25 for the softs. And Kira D is done a 25 flat. But was that on the mediums or was that on the softs? Was that on the mediums? Let me just have a look. Corey Snook has got pole position now. Yeah, that was on the mediums. That's a really good time for the mediums on Kira D. I think that's Juan. Juan Dunn has just got into first place with a 124.3. So he's really stepped up a gear. Corey Snook has got second, originally in pole. Leo Tool did get third place. Mikey had fourth. Kira D is at fifth. Rojas Eduardo's moved to third. Robin Kreft has moved to seventh place. So I'm just having a look at Faulkner now. So it's just one of the Williams is just laying them through. Carlsbase has moved to fourth. So let's see what he can try and do. So Faulkner's just lost at nearly a second in the second sector. So let's see what he can try and do now. Can he try? Connor Dimmock. So Connor Dimmock has got pole position, unless we've got the wrong drivers again. We'll get that confirmed. But Faulkner's just on 12th, 1.5 seconds off the leader, 24.1 from Connor Dimmock. I'm just trying to look. I'm trying to see if anyone's by him. So yeah, still impressive stuff from Connor Dimmock. So yeah, brilliant stuff from him. He's got pole position. I'm just trying to look. Eduardo's in fourth. I do apologise if you notice any of the graphics going off camera now and again. So just waiting for, I believe that's Nathan Carr aka Ninja. So obviously Ninja, who I want him to get back to his old self, as in like back into the old routine of back in like the top 3, top 4, battling out with Watkins, and back in the old days of season 2 and 3 that I used to commentate on. But they've been really struggling because of everyone else. As you can see with the times, that's mad. That is really mad, because look at the time difference. Between 1st and 12th is just a second. It's just 1 second. That is mad. So let's see how Nathan Carr can try and do now. So Nathan Carr is going to try and do his lap. So he's going to try and come to the village and then the loop. So, or a little bit of back end, just a tad from Nathan Carr, but he will try and get the DRS down the straight. You need to aim for like 26s. So, I think that might have been late 26, early 27s, I think. So, let's see how Nathan Carr can try and do. He needs to try and produce something out of the unbelievable moments. So we come up to Cops' corner, trying to keep the car. Oh, lucky. Sometimes you could get invalidated in that corner. But he's coming to Maggers and Beckett's corner, so he's kept his car. I mean, it was fast paced, so I could be completely wrong. So let's see what he can try and do. Oh no! No! Oh my God! What actually happened from Nathan Carr? Like, as in, unfortunately for Nathan Carr, he is out of the race. Carbs has retired as well, so unless he's made a huge mistake, he's now going to have to start from the I think it was Wilson, that was it. track forwarder is Wilson. So let's see how Kieran D can try and do. So he's coming up to... This is under pressure moments, guys. Absolutely under pressure. Kieran D needs to start stepping up a massive few gears, because otherwise he'll be absolutely out of this. He's purple. He is purple on first sector. Could we hit the 23s? That is the big question. Oh, it's not purple. So someone on the map is purple just behind him. I wonder if it's one of the... Well, it's quite a few drivers who are out on their track. But it's definitely someone who's just gone past into the first sector. Come to Maggins and Peggett's this corner now. Let's see how Kieran did. Now we come to the Chapel Straight. Or the Kemmel Straight. Now, Kieran D is 1/10 slower. He was purple on first sector, but he's slow on the second sector by 1/10. So he needs to try and do something, because Mikey stood at 24.3. Mikey stood at 24.3. He's moved up to third. But he's still 2/10 off the leader of Connor Dimmock. Oh! Kieran D has moved to second. Let's see how Duncan can try and do. Can Juan trying to improve his time? He's purple. Juan is purple on first sector. So can we see... oh, who's that? Abe in... Oh, that's the new driver. So one of the new drivers. That's a good drive, to be fair. That's a good time. Carlsberg is done at 24.2. 24.2. We are about to hit the third... Well, depending on how Duncan can do. Can Juan trying to get a perfect lap? He needs to try and get into the 101s. Slow on the second sector. He's quick on the first sector, but massively slow on... Well, I say massively. It was like a 10th. But he's still slow. That's where you get the yellow. Let's see. 7 minutes left, guys. 7 minutes left of the qualifying. Come up to the club corner now. Oh, absolutely love Silverstone. Oh, he's moved to fourth. He's moved up to fourth. Good. Best time from Juan Dunn. Abe is in fifth. MDJ is going up to there. I'm just trying to see. Armstrong. Rojas. Let's have a look at Eduardo. Eduardo Rojas now trying to do his lap. So let's see what time we can try and do now. So some of the drivers are just laying some of the others through. To be fair to the AlphaTauri team, they've been really proving me wrong that I said that this team was going to be right down the bottom. That's my predictions, but it was just based on last season's predictions. Oh my god, you're never ever going to get that. Exactly the same time on his best time. Dimmock. Connor Dimmock has moved... Well, I say moved up. He's got a pole position time. Improved his time with a 124 flat. We are knocking at the 23s. We are knocking at the 23s. Kieran D is going to come out again. So let's see how Eduardo needs to try and get under 1 minute ones. No, he's slow, like 3/10 off the quick time on the pole time, but still improved his time. So Rojas, who's in 9th place at the moment, 4/10 off the leader of Connor Dimmock. So let's see what he can try and do. He's coming up to the last few corners now. Moves up to 7th. 124.3. The track is heating up. The track is building up. 5 minutes left, guys. 5 minutes left. Connor. Oh my god. Connor Armstrong has just got pole position. Well, I say purple on first sector. I do apologise. Passing into Copses' corner. Trying to keep that car on track. In track, sorry. Here we go. Coming to Magnus and Beggins' corner now. Let's see what he can try and do. Come up to... Oh, is it Valday's lap? He'll be fuming. If I was him, I would go back into the pits, get some another fresh tyres if he has got some, and then try and gamble to go for it again. If I was him, yeah, he's going back in because the tyre wear is not. Oof, the tyre wear is not great. Christian Pizzio's moved to 10th. I'm trying to see who else has not been done a time yet. So Kieran D is doing his lap now. I haven't watched Mikey actually. Let's have a look at Mikey's time. He's done a 24.3. So yeah, 24.3. He needs to try and find 3/10 from somewhere against Connor's time. So here we go. Can he try and get a good time around the loop? So DRS straight now, trying to push as much as to the edge of the track as you can. He has improved his time, but not purple on first sector. Not purple on first sector. So let's see how Mikey can try and do. Mikey will have to try and do everything he can to produce the goods onto from sixth place. You can tell I'm lost it, to be fair. But yeah, guys, if you are watching this stream, good evening to you all. We are watching round 10 over the halfway marker of the CWC Racing League, the F1 League, live exclusive for you guys. We also got the F2 League live already for the CWC right here, right now on LeagueRacing TV channel. And also check out all the other LeagueRacing TV channel leagues throughout the week as well. I'll give you the latest update in a moment. Mikey! Oh! Mikey, best time for him, but not enough to get pole position. So Connor Dimmock could have a chance of knocking the 23s. I'll have a look at Corey Snook. Corey Snook, he's going to try and do his lap. So let's see how we can try. And we've got under 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left. Who will try and win, or to try and get a good pole position time and get the perfect position in the qualifying. Let's see how Corey Snook can do. He needs to try and match his teammate, because there are times he has been matching him, but he can't match Carlsberry. He can't match him, but I hope he proves me wrong. I really do hope he proves me wrong. So let's see how he can try and do now. Let's go up to passing Abbey, then the farm, then the village. They go up to the loop corner now. So we've got a Alpha Tower just behind. I think that might be Rojas. 7,000 of a second slower than Connor Dimmock's. So at the moment, passing Love Field corner. So down the straight now. These the old start finishing line straight. I do miss those back in the day. So let's see how Corey Snook can try and do now. He can come up to Maggett and Beggar's corner. Passing Copses. Mikey's not going to improve his time. So 30 seconds. That might be Colesbury actually just behind. I know. So Corey Snook is 2/10 slower. 2/10 slower. Oh no, that wasn't Colesbury. What am I doing, Mark? What am I doing tonight? Corey Snook is come up to club corner now. If he can try and match his teammate, try and get into like 24-1s. Not enough. That was a bit slow. So he will not improve his time. So Kieran D and Rojas will not improve their times because they have stopped the qualifying. Carlsbury is green. Where's Connor Dimmock? Connor Dimmock has come up to, I believe, the final few corners now. He's slow on the first two sectors. But it's improved. We have hit the 23s. We have hit the 23s. And that is one hell of a lap from Connor Dimmock. Brilliant stuff. Carlsberry's coming up too. He's still 24.2, but again, he's invalidated his lap. Leo Tool has moved to second place. What is going on? What is going on? So Carlsberry is invalidated his lap. Corey Snook will not improve. Armstrong only does 10th place. Christian Brazil, he's coming up to the final few corners now, passing into the club corner. Chris Partridge has got off. He's retired from the session now. Brazil moves up to 10th. Brazil has moved up to 10th. Oh my god. Robin is he on for a perfect? No, he's invalidated his lap. Trap Formula, aka Wilson, is out. I think that is what you see is what you're going to get, guys. You're not going to get any improvements there, but well done to Connor Dimmock. I do apologise. Well done to Connor Dimmock, who's just got a pole position and hit the 23s, which we have been knocking since since the guys have started their times on the 24s. So oh no. Okay, here are your short qualifying classifications for the British Grand Prix. For the CWC Race League, the F1 League, you got Gelato is in first, Leroy is in second, Mike is in third, Carlsberg is in fourth, Kieran D is in fifth, Juan is in sixth, and Abe is in seventh, Stars Born is in eighth. I've lost the plot. God's sake. Just bear me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. Be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. We will just check a few moments now. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just double checking to make sure that everyone's all set and ready to go. I just wanted to double check with the drivers to make sure everything's all set, ready to go. Yeah. So we've got 19 drivers. We do apologise again, guys, for the numbers. That's happened again. This is due to I believe one of the new guys, Giletto. So here are your start. So it's not technically Connor Dimmock, unfortunately. It is technically Giletto who's in the AlphaTauri. So we do apologise if you notice anything weird or anything during the streams itself. So it's technically not Connor Dimmock. So yeah, so like I said, guys, we always tell the drivers to make sure that they picked the right numbers. Even if you are a newcomer, even if you are an existing driver, you will get penalised either way because of if you don't follow the rules. And unfortunately for Giletto, who's on his debut race, he's on the wrong car. He should be on 45, to be fair. But enough of that, guys. We're going to go straight on to the racing itself. But like I said, Leo Tool did a grand job, to be fair, getting second place, ahead of Mikey and also Carlsberg and Kieran D. So I think Kieran D would be under a lot of massive pressure, to be fair. A lot of massive pressure. Good evening to everyone. Hope everyone's all okay and well and enjoying themselves. Levels, how you doing? Mikey, Maze, how you doing? Chloe says, evening Mark, wishing Mark his massive luck tonight as his favourite track. Let's see if bring that good luck charm into the track can help, Chloe. That's the fingers crossed moment. I hope you're okay well and hope everyone's all staying safe as well on this Monday evening for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. The cars all set. They're slowly building themselves onto the starting grids. Try and warm their tyres up now. They said the green flags are going out now, and we should have one light, two lights, three lights, four lights, five red lights, and we are go. Who's at the great start? I'm not sure what's going on. Oh my god, this is going to be careful. Try and make sure there's no issues galore. Oh my god. Safety car. We have got the safety car. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Angelo Abe, who's in 8th. I just need to have a look at... yeah, I don't know what's happened. To be fair, we've got the safety car. So yeah, we've got the safety car. I'm not sure what for, but it looked like everything was all fine, unless I didn't see anything from the back end of the track itself. But the majority of the drivers, they're trying to. With the first corner at Abbey Corner, it is very tricky, especially at the start. If you don't get, as I said, you can easily cut the corner and you can't make any silly mistakes. So obviously we've got the safety car, or the virtual safety car, shall we say. So Gilletto is going to the pits, which is a surprise, to be fair. Unless it's had a bit of contact, hence why it's going back in. But I need to have a look at the. So obviously, Leo Tour is in the lead. Just trying to see. What the hell? I think Leo Tools just went past the safety car. I'm hoping that has not invalidated his. I'm hoping that's not disqualified him. So Kieran D, Carlsberg. Yeah, quite a few drivers have gone to the pits. There must have been some contact with the wings, because that would be the only option that they've done. Hoshi, Faulkner, Armstrong and Wilson, they're all at the back of the grid with 16th place. So yeah, all the drivers have gone into the pits, so they're all slowly trying to build up their tyre wear. Let me have a look at the tyre wear that they started off on. So Faulkner's in the mediums, Armstrong's in the mediums, Wilson's on the hards, Kieran D's on the hards, Carlsberg's on the hards. So for the guys who are pitting already on the hard tyres, they are technically, yeah, so they're technically not going to pit again unless they've got wing damage. So, obviously Nathan Carr slowly building up. Watkins moves up to 9th. Robin is in 8th. Corey Snooker's in 7th. Pazillo's in 6th. Rojas is in 5th. Angelo Abe on his debut as well in 4th. Juan Dunn, who's in 3rd place. Mikey's in 2nd, and then Leo Tool is in first place. So I'd like to know what actually happened at the start, because I couldn't see anything, to be fair. I'm just looking at some of the comments while we're waiting for the safety car to come back in. Answers, Hoshi just had few switch trip, rejoining. Oh, okay. It says, Cam says, I was on for pole and Trap just sat there in front of me at Copses. Oh, okay. AKA Wilson. And says, considering the circumstances Hoshi was under, it's not too bad. Yeah, he's done not too bad, to be fair. But then again, he's going back into the pits again, by the looks of things. So something must have happened that I didn't see on the stream, and I do apologise if I didn't catch that. But for all the drivers itself, this is a massive opportunity for the drivers to now push on. Bear in mind that this is like a 30-second gap between themselves and the pit stop. So when they get onto the fresh mediums, shall we say, if they can last those mediums all the way to the end, that'll be an immense job, to be fair. You can do soft mediums if you wanted to, but that's just if you wanted to. You can do soft hards, which is the more safest bet, to be fair. And also in this situation, when the people have pitted, they gambled on, they just ain't gonna risk it for a biscuit. So absolutely mad scenes, to be fair, to all the drivers tonight. So just waiting for the safety car to come in. Just trying to see. Yes, the safety car is coming in this lap. So now Leo Tool is going to be the new safety car leader. He's going to try and bunch up the cars as much as possible. But then again, he'll need to try and get a good start. I think he'll need to do it just after club. He needs to plan this well. If he wants to win this race, he needs to plan it well. So he needs to do it at club. Mikey is pounced. Look at him. He's not going to give him any chance at all. And now Leo Tor's pulling away now. That's a great start there from Leo Tor's. About 6/10 of a second. So back into lap 4:26 of the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. Mikey's pressuring now. Mikey is now pressuring on Leo Tool. Looks like Pazio's trying to close the gap onto Rojas. Watkins and Carr. Oh my God. Oh, Nathan is going to upside tournament. We got tournament moments. The two former battles. Oh my God. Where? No. Oh my God. Oh, what a move there from Nathan Carr. What a move there. Oh my God. What? This is where I miss these two drivers battling out on track. So now Watkins is going to have to try and bounce back now against Nathan Carr. Nathan Carr started off in 18th place all the way to 10th at this moment in time. Connor Setchell has dropped down 13th. It looks like Giletto has been up to 12th. So mad scenes at the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. And can Nathan Carr now try and make the move on to the other Mercedes driver of Chris Partridge, aka Alan Partridge, knowing me, knowing you, sunshine. That's it. So here we go. Fastest lap of the race is Mikey with 1:27.985. Nathan Carr's going to try and close the gap onto Partridge. He's going to have to try and flat out that turn one at Abbey Corner. Oh my God, Oh, what a move! What a move there from Nathan Carr. But he will, he's going to try, he really is pushing as much as possible now. He really is now pushing. So Armstrong's dropped down to 18th, Faulkner's moved to 17th place. But now Carr is going to try and close the gap on to Robin Kraft. So let me have a quick look at some of the drivers that we have not seen yet. Well, it was. I'm going to have a look at Pazio. So Snook and Pazio are banging out. I think there were some words during the formation lap or just beforehand of getting the positions back. I might be wrong, but that'll have to be reviewed after anyway. So here we go, Corey Snook on the Ferrari, trying to pressure on him. And we've got a couple of battles at the back. It looks like Kieran D's moved to 15th place. Kieran D needs to get ahead of Colesbury to stand any chance. Connor Central's dropped down to 17th place. Faulkner's moved to 16th place. Connor needs to push. So 16th, 17th, you're having a ding-dong battle. Ding-dong battle! Oh my god, what's going on? What's going on? Abe on his debut race for the McLaren team. Should be on for some decent points for the McLaren team that they needed the most. So here we go, can Abe trying to close the gap onto Dunn, or can Rojas try and pressure on Abe? Can he put on the pressure? That's the big question. Can he try and put on the pressure without any issues? No tissues, shall we say. Guys, we're on lap 6 of 26 of the CWC Race League, the F1 League. Live exclusive for you guys. At the moment, Leo Tools in first place. Mikey is in second. We've got the first time penalty, I believe. Chris Partridge has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, I believe. The DRS should be active now. The DRS should be active. But look at Nathan Carr. Nathan Carr's really shot. Look at this. Two in a bed. We've got a 2 in a bed moment, and he's just swept past Robin Kraft. Kraft is not giving up. Look at this. While that's going on, you got Corey Snook, who's slowly catching up to Pazio. Abe has got the fastest up the race now. 127.9. 127.9. Brilliant stuff there from Abe on Angelo Abe. So let's see how Corey Snook. Snook is 3/10 off Pazio. Faulkner and Armstrong having a good battle at the back of the grid. I need to watch that actually. So let's see how Corey Snook can try and pressure on Pazio. So Corey Snook, who at the moment is ahead of his teammate, which is what he needs with the Ferrari team. Standing a chance. Robin Kraft. Robin has gone back into 8th. Nathan Carr drops down to 9th. He was 8th for a moment, but time penalty. I wonder who's that for. It looks like Nathan Carr. Nathan Carr's got a 3-second time penalty for more wars. And this is the part where you can't afford any penalties at Silverstone because it's going to bite your head off. And it's definitely going to bite your head off. And look at this, Robin, holding on for dear life. And now, oh my God, Nathan Carr's going to try to move a 2 in a bed again. But look at this. Oh my God. Watkins is just being outdone. I'm not sure by Giletto, who's in 10th now. It looks like Nathan Carr has gone into the pits. I wonder if he's trying to get rid of that, get rid of that penalty, but also trying to. Well, he won't get the 3-second time penalty removed. It'll be at the end of the race. So Robin Kraft is in 8th. Corey Snook back at this in 7th and 6th place. We need to go back to the top 2 because it looks like it's getting closer than ever before. Oh! So 6th and 7th place still banning out. Corey Snook is trying everything he can. To push on. And now I think the battle between Partridge and Giletto, not Dimmock, we do apologise earlier on for the stream. Another time penalty, not sure who that's for. Harry Watkins. Watkins is in 11th at the moment, but he's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Can Corey Snook finally hit the with his rhythm stick to push on? But the tyre, I'm going to look at the tyre wear. The tyre wear is not looking great. Well, actually, you say it's not great. It's just like 40% used already. So the softs can last, obviously, up to like probably about lap 12, 13. And then they could go on the mediums all the way to the end if they wanted to. Cameron Armstrong has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, even though he's got the fastest lap of the race as well. Still battling out, still battling out. I think we've got another virtual safety car. We've got the virtual safety car. There's a bit of contact between. There's a tiny bit of contact between Brazio and Corey Snook. So I'm just trying to see. I mean, Juan has moved to third. He was saying before, like I think this will be the last time I'll be in the podium itself. But I tell you what, he's shown that he's stepped up a gear and produced the goods out of nowhere. To be fair, Faulkner's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, I believe. So still on the virtual safety car, VSC. So here we go. Can Juan needs to get a good start away from Abe, or Angelo Abe, on his debut. To be fair though, Angelo on his debut for the McLaren team will be, still whatever happens, will be a massive achievement for the McLaren team to get themselves off the bottom if they can. Anyway, but now, oh, bit of lock up. It looks like Mikey and now Leo Tours are in the pits. So absolutely mad scenes, to be fair. It looks like Abe's now trying to close the gap onto Dunn, who's in first place. Let me have a look at the tyre wear again for these two. So yeah, the tyre wear, it's not looking great. Not looking great for these two. So we've got the two Mercedes still battling out from 8th and 9th. Corey Snook has now finally gone ahead of... oh my god, Corey Snook! Corey Snook and Brazio. Brazio's going around, he's outside of Love Field. Now Brazio will have to try and push. Oh my god, this is going to be mad. Brazio, is Brazio... No, don't you dare do it in the cops' corner! No! You can't do that! You can't afford to make a mistake through Cops' corner. I am not going to say on the stream, but I will say let the stewards have a look at it from their point of view. And Nathan Carr is retired, even though he was on for a good shout. To be fair, he was on for a good shout of doing well in the racing itself. So Eduardo's in, Abe is in first. You got Eduardo's in second. Juan is in third. Well, he was in third. It looks like Gillette is now. Gilletto, is now trying to push on. But we've got quite a few we've got a train going on, to be fair, at the back of the, well, let's say back of the grid. It's like the mid pack from like third to all the way down to possibly 10th. Look at this! Oh my god, what was that? Was Kieran D and Armstrong. Armstrong is trying to pressure Kieran D. So Kieran D needs to stop in that position, as in. He can't afford to stay there. He needs to attack. He needs to get ahead of Carlsbury. If he wants to win this title so badly, he needs to push massively. We've got another time penalty. I'm not sure who that's for. That's Robin Kraft. Robin has got a time penalty. So now Kieran D has made a massive mistake through Magnus and Beckett. And now could be Armstrong's now pressuring. But this train for third place is absolutely mad. Especially Chris Partridge has got 6 seconds worth of penalties. Harry Watkins has got 3 seconds worth of penalties. Robin has got 3 seconds. Gilletto Not Conor Demick, sorry. Gilletto, who's in Gilletto's in the absolute wrong car, as always. Well, I say as always. I do apologise in the first time. What Wilson is in 8th place. Leo Tour is in with a 1:27.6, so that's the fastest lap of the race. So Leo Tour is in. It's a shame because he had to pit. So the guys who pitted earlier on, they're trying to produce the goods. I'm not getting much battles as I would like to see at Silverstone, to be fair. I've seen a few 2 in beds and 3 beds. That'll be the most iconic moment between Watkins and Nathan Carr. That was a good 2 in a bed moment as well. So can Chris Partridge now trying to hold on for this 5th place. But as things stand, Abe is in 1st place, Rojas is in 2nd, Gilletto is in 3rd, possibly for the win. So Abe is going to the pits now. If you can try and get the mediums to last, that'll be impressive stuff. If a safety car comes in now, that will be impressive. That will be really will be impressive. So you can see the biggest movers of the race now. So Gilletto's back himself up into 1st. Kreft is in 2nd, but not pitted. Partridge hasn't pitted. Same with Watkins. Colesbury's pitted. So at the moment, the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th will have to be pitted sooner rather than later. But it was just immense driving from these guys. So Partridge holding on for 3rd. Can Watkins, can his teammate let him through? No. He hasn't got, they haven't got that slipstream that they wanted to try and pressure. Look at Watkins now. Watkins is in 4th. Same with Partridge in 3rd. At the moment, brilliant drive from them. But obviously they've still got a pit. So they'll drop themselves right down to the pecking order. Probably about 15th, 16th. The way it's going. Time penalty for Chris Partridge, a 3-second time penalty for multiple ones. So he's got 9 seconds. 9 seconds worth of penalties. So you can't afford to do that, especially at this track. Yellow flag set to 3. Yellow flag set to 3. So I'm not sure what's happened. Looks like Faulkner. One of the cars. That is the Red Bull of Pasillo. Pasillo's getting lapped. So Watkins is under a lot of pressure from Colesbury, who's in 5th. Colesbury, if he wants to try and aim for this win, he needs to make this move done and dusted as well. Pasillo is out of the race. Pasillo is out of the race. So yeah, so unfortunately for Pasillo, he is technically out of the race. Same with Nathan Carr. But then again, guys, I'm not sure what exactly happened from Nathan Carr's point of view. Hopefully everything will be alright from his point of view itself. But at this moment in time, it looks like... oh God, what's going to happen? Oh my God! Chris Partridge has lost his back end. This could now bring his teammate into play. This is going to be massive. Oh my God, we've got the Red Bull and of Kieran D and Armstrong. Chris Partridge, if this is what I mean, if team orders, is team orders going to be playing, or is this going to be, playing to the cards? It looks like Wilson's challenging Colesbury, so we've got green flags already. So here we go, Gann coming up to Stoke Corner now. Looks like Mikey's gone ahead of Leo Toole. Leo Toole's dropped down to 12th. Virtual safety car. And another time penalty for Faulkner. So this would have been... So Partridge and Watkins, they'll be fuming at this. They'll be fuming because they were hoping to hope on to get onto the pits as well. But unfortunately for them, they'll have to do it again. So now, as you can see from the pits, the second, third and fourth are the only ones who have not done a pit at all. So as you can see from Robin, virtual safety car should be ending anytime soon. But if you are watching the stream, guys, good evening to you all. I hope you make sure you like and subscribe to the CWC, well, to the LeagueRacing TV channel for all the live races itself. Carlsberg is now trying to push on onto Watkins, who's in 4th. While this battle's going on, this is more chance for Giletto to pressure away from like from the leading pack, shall we say? Well, from the challengers, shall we say? Look at Wilson now. Wilson's right on the tail of Carlsberg. Really. So Wilson, can he have a chance now to try? He's trying to get. He's going to have to try. Oh! What? What? Oh, what a move! Oh, he's trying to hold on. He's trying to hold on. Oh my God. So Kraft is going to the pits. Kraft has gone to the pits. Kieran D. Carlsberg is now lost to Wilson. So now the Mercedes crew, they're hoping for another safety car or another virtual as quick as possible. Look at these. We've got a 5-car battle for second. Oh my God, Carlsberg! No, 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 no! Frick! Oh my God, no! 3 to bed? Are we gonna have a 3 to bed? Oh, come on, guys! We want the 3 to bed moment. I have actually seen before, not in this league, but I have seen a 4 in a bed moment coming up to Lovefield. 4 in a bed. That is God honest truth. 4 in a bed at that moment in time as well. Well, lap 16 or 26 of the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. We got Leo Tool and Faulkner are out of the race as well, so that's probably why the virtual safety cars come in. I was wondering what happened at first, but unfortunately for those guys now, they are out of the race. We started off with 19 drivers, guys, 19 drivers, and now we have got 15 left. 15 left of the Partridge is going to the pits now. Partridge is now finally going to the pits. So that should be for the soft tyres. So I'd like to see where Partridge can now try and come out on as well, because Watkins is going to be a sitting duck as well. Watkins, just watching it. Oh, what? So Wilson have another chance now, trying to close the gap onto Watkins. Fast up the races, Angelo Abe. 27.1. He's moved himself up to 10th at the moment. Snook is in 9th. So we've got this battle for 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th place. Kieran D needs to push. Kieran D needs to try and challenge Carlsberg. He can't afford to lose any more points than he has already done. Obviously Red Bull, they don't want to do another 0 points. I will say this now, they cannot afford to lose 0 points. Oh my God, Kieran D needs to try and keep the car. Watkins is struggling. Wilson has a chance now. We might have a 2 in a bed. We've got a 2 in a bed. Wilson's going to try and go on the inside at Stowe corner. And he takes the move perfectly. Brilliant stuff there from Wilson from the DRS. Watkins is now finally be able to go into the pits. So everyone should have at least been on the pits. So Partridge drops down to 13th after all the pit stops. So at the moment, Giletto's in 1st, Wilson's in 2nd, Carlsberg's in 3rd, Kieran D is in 4th, Hoshi is in 5th. At the moment, Watkins is in 6th, Dunn is in 7th, Rojas 8th, Snookster in 9th, Abe is in 10th, Kraft is in 11th, Mikey is in 12th, Partridge 13th, and Coral Central is in 14th place. And Armstrong is out of the race already. So the 2 Racing Point drivers who have done so well this season, regardless whatever happens, they've had a bit of a shocking race tonight at the Silverstone or the British Grand Prix. Mikey's got the fastest up the race now, 126.6. So Watkins has just gone ahead of Mikey. And that is perfect, actually, for a chance to get himself close to Robin for 10th. So I'm just trying to see. I'm still watching this battle between the two leaders, the top two challengers of the Drivers' Championship, and also building up for the Constructors. Whatever happens tonight, this will be a massive boost for Ferrari if it stays like this. If it stays like this, because of the point situations as well. Because I can't emphasise enough with all the Red Bull team. They need to push. They really, really do need to push. Abe has moved to 8th. Snooks has dropped down to 9th. So, massive scenes. So, oh my god, Kieran D trying to close the gap onto Carlsberg. Carlsberg now trying to hold on. It will be getting the slipstream off Wilson already. It is annoying sometimes when you're trying to get past the driver. But then again, you don't want to go too far behind the next driver that you're trying to challenge as well. But then again, while that's happening, you've got the other DRS that's going on as well. So we got this 3-car battle. We also got 7th, 8th and 9th respectively of Rojas, Abe and Snookster for 7th, 8th and 9th respectively. So I hope everyone's all okay, well, and enjoying this Monday night on the CWC Racing League. Live exclusive for you guys. We're at the Silverstone Grand Prix, or the British Grand Prix, shall we say. The home, the British motorsport as well. So here we go, can Kieran D now push on with the DRS. It looks like he can't get close to Carlsberg. Carlsberg is more likely to challenge Wilson. But while these guys are battling out, they cannot afford to make any silly mistakes. So, so as things stand at the moment, it looks like Corey Snook has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. And let me have a look at... Oh, Wilson's made a mistake. It looks like Wilson's made a massive mistake at... I think that was the loop corner. Or Village. So Carlsberg, look at him now. Carlsberg, he needs to get past. He can't get past. He had the chance to make the move onto Wilson, who made a massive mistake just before the DRS strike, but not enough. We're still battling out for second place at this moment in time. And it looks like we could have a battle for 7th, 8th and 9th again as well. So absolute mad scenes at the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. Carlsberg now will have to defend against Kieran D. Kieran D needs to try and push. Doesn't look like it's enough. Oh my god. Kieran D needs nearly, look like from the camera angle that I saw, it looks like it was nearly close to Carlsberg. He's saying, look mate, look Malk, I can handle this. He'll probably do the Kimi Räikkönen next to me saying, leave me alone, I know what I'm doing, to be fair. Alright, yeah, okay. Fair dues. Conor Settrell has got a 3-second time penalty for 1 points. Oh my god. Kieran D lock up massively and near could have caused a bit of an accident at Carlsberg's car. So Kieran D now trying to push pressure on Carlsberg, but not enough. These guys are not changing positions. It looks like... Yeah, Corey Stu cannot get close to Rojas. Unless I'm mistaken, these guys are not pressuring. So let me have a look at the... So, Giletto's in first place. It's not Conor Dimmock, it's Giletto's in first. Wilson's in second, no penalties. Carlsberg's in third, no penalties, but we'll just watch him in a moment or two, because it looks like he might be swamped against Kieran D. But he's getting that DRS. He's getting close to Wilson. He's getting as close to him as much as possible. So, massive scenes, guys. Massive scenes. And now, Kieran D needs to try and push. Stokes has moved ahead of Rojas now for 8th place. That's what he needed to do. He needs to try and get some decent points for the Ferrari team. So, just watching Kieran D. Oh my God, it needs to nearly locked up. Oh my God, this is a chance now for. This is a chance now for Kieran D. Now to be able to make the move. Two in the bend. Got two in the bend moment. This side by side contact. There's been contact between. Not as bad. Not as bad. Oh my God, Cosby's back. No, Kieran D. Oh. Kieran D. thought he had the chance. Cosby is struggling. Cosby is struggling to hold on for third place. Kieran D looks like he's more than likely to try and make the move. So let's see how Kieran D can now push on. Now he's got a chance to make the move. Two in the bed. Two in the bed moment now. Chance. No. Come on. D, if you really want this title, you've got to get past Carlsberry. I can't emphasise that enough. Wilson's in the pits. Oh, he's out. Yellow flag set to 1. Okay. That shocked me because Wilson was on course to get his another podium. So unfortunately for Wilson now, he's out of the race. Hoshi's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. And he's in 5th place. That shocks me. Kieran D holding on to try and close the gap onto Cosby, who's in 2nd place. While these two are bowing out, Giletto is in 1st, trying to pull away as much as possible. I can't believe we're near the end, guys. We're near the end of the racing itself. Kieran D now trying to pressure. I want to try and have a look at the other battles instead of the top 3, shall we say. But these guys who pitted on lap 1, you heard me right. They pitted on lap 1 from the proper safety car. We've had the new patch ready. Cosby is going to be. We'll have to give up that position to Kieran D. So now Kieran D now should be able to push on away from Cosby. So Kieran D, biggest move of the race so far is Hoshi from 17th to 5th. That's the biggest mover, and he has impressed in tonight's race. So fair play to him at the moment. At this moment in time, we've got 3 laps remaining. Anything could happen in F1. Just having a look at Angelo trying to close the gap onto Hoshi. So Hoshi looks like he's struggling. I forgot to check the tyre wear actually of Cosby's because unless I'm mistaken, he's really struggling. Oh my God, Abe is going to try and make the move to the bed. We're going to the bed down the straight now. And he should. Oh God, where is he? Where is he? Oh, for God's sake. I do apologise, guys. Every time I use the analog stick, it just doesn't keep into the car. For some strange reason, it goes to the one that's stored originally. Don't know why. So Abe is now finally getting himself past Hoshi for 5th place. And now, it's a bit of a push now, but yeah, it's going to be a bit of a push to get himself 4th. But whatever happens tonight, I've been really impressed with Giletto and Abe's debuts for the racing tonight. And they've done really well. And I'm sure you guys would agree. They've done absolutely magnificent drives tonight. Watkins has got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings, so he will be dropping himself down to a few positions depending on the gaps itself. So Abe, we're on the penultimate lap, guys. We're on the penultimate lap. So just trying to look. Connor Setro, I haven't watched him much, but as I said, he's been really unlucky this season, to be fair, on his return back, aka Carbs. Mikey's got a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings as well. So but yeah, Chris Partridge's got 12 seconds. 12 seconds worth of penalties. Mikey's got 6 seconds worth of penalties. Harry has got Watkins has got 6 seconds worth of penalties as well. Kreft has got 3 seconds. So, as things stand, it's what you see, it's what you're going to get, unless Watkins gets another penalty. Unless he gets another penalty. Eduardo's in 8th, no penalties. Connor Snook has got a 3-second time. So Eduardo, I'm sure he wants to get this job done and dusted on track. But either way. So Partridge, we're on the final lap now, guys. Final lap, 2 to bed. We've got a 2 to bed moment. Snook's going to try and keep on the inside. 2 to bed. Passes Storm. Oh, what a move! What a move there from Eduardo. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Oh my days. Where did that come from? I do not know. And now Mikey. Partridge went ahead of Mikey for a brief moment, and then Mikey's got himself back up to 11th. Again, we're on the final lap, guys. We're on the final lap of this race tonight. We've got another time penalty. I wonder who's that for. That's Schwan. So Schwan has got a penalty. And trying to see where. Oh yeah, well done to. I thought that was. I'm getting ahead of myself there, but yeah, it looks like Giletto has just coming up to the second, into the third sector. So. But yeah, absolutely brilliant drive from him on his debut as well to win his first ever race at the CWC Racing League. Well done to him. It's not Conor Dimmock, it's Giletto, who should have been on car 45. But let's see what happens tonight. But congratulations to him. He's crossing the line to win the British Grand Prix. Well done to him. You got Kieran D. Well done to him. He finishes off in 2nd. Carlsberg will finish off in 3rd. Zwan will finish off in 4th, depending on penalties. So Zwan will finish off in 4th. No, Abe has moved to 4th. Zwan has got a 5-second penalty unserved, I believe. So Zwan's dropped himself right down to 7th place, which is a shame because he had a great chance. Well done to the AlphaTauri team, who was in 5th and 6th. Best team today? Yeah, I would agree. As in with points itself, obviously you got like Ferrari 3rd and 8th, and you got 5th and 6th best team together, like close together. That's it. Dunn in 7th. You got Corey Snook is in 8th. Robin is in 9th. Harry Watkins is in 10th. That is what you see. Is what you're gonna get, guys. So yeah. But yeah, Hoshi has got the drive of the day, which I do agree as well because of his biggest moves tonight, and also he's driven a magnificent race, to be fair, considering what's happened during the race in itself. So we're just waiting for the stand-ins. Yeah, so well done to Giletto for finish off in 1st place. Well done to him. He did a brilliant job as always. And then you got Kieran D just gone ahead of Colesbury. He needed that. He needed that points ahead. So if he can keep it going, that will be immense stuff from him, to be fair. So well done to the guys tonight. That was a good drive. That was a good drive from those guys, to be fair. Well done to the guys. The race classification for the British Grand Prix, for the CWC Racing League, the F1 League. You got Giletto's in 1st, Kieran D's in 2nd, Colesborough's in 3rd, Angelo's in 4th. You got Starsball in 5th, Hoshi 6th, Juan 7th, Snookster 8th, Chengin Wow 9th, Watkins 10th, MDJ 11th, Partridge 12th, Carbs 13th, Trap, Cam, Leroy, Meister, Lando and Ninja. They've all had DNFs during the race tonight. So yeah, Matt Seeds, to be fair. I do not believe. I don't know if. I do not know if Gilletto is going to join us. If not, we'll get Carlsberg and Kieran D for their thoughts of the race again tonight. But yeah, well done to the guys. It was an absolute belter. So don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be right back for the drivers' interviews. Hopefully we'll have some more unbelievable moments and hear their thoughts of their spectacular race. And the battle for the top second and third is still heated up for in the race itself. So I'll speak to you all in a bit, guys. Don't go anywhere. You alright, guys? How you doing? Hope everyone's all okay well and enjoying their Monday night's racing. We've just finished the British Grand Prix. I have asked the top three to come in, which is basically Gilletto, Kieran D and Eric Carlsberg, but I don't know if they are available. So if they're not, I'll give another minute. But for now, out of the blue, this is out of the blue. You've got Mike who's joined in. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I mean, could have been better after tonight. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you had at one point you looked like you had a good start during the race. Like where you had a good opportunity to get a good rhythm going of the pace itself, but you felt like what has cost you a podium or cost a top five finish tonight?
Actually, it costed my top 10.
Well, you know what I mean, don't you? As well, overall.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But yeah, I followed Lee with the pit stops, and it's a great pit stop strategy because we stayed for the softs and the rest are going for hards. After we went to the mediums, Lee spun. He hit my rear. Nothing wrong right there, but I pitted. I pitted because I thought it was safety car, but it wasn't. It
Yeah.
was virtual safety car. So after the VSC, I was like, oh wait, it wasn't safety car. So
Yeah.
I lost loads of positions because of pitting.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just. Yeah,
It's
it's
a shame.
just. Yeah, it is a shame, to be fair, because at one point I thought he was going to have a good race, to be fair, but you and Lee were having a good battle during the points of the race. And what are you going to do now for the next race now? What's your strategy to try and get yourself back into this Drivers' Championship stand-in, shall we say, as well?
Which race is next week?
So next week, just to recap, and we are at Hungary next week.
Hungary. Interesting. I mean, next week, I'm gonna practice a lot more for next week. Silverstone was not my best track anyway, so I guess next week I'll have better pace anyway. So maybe pole position this time, not third place.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough.
And then hopefully I don't mess up with the VSC and safety car. Just keep my head down and drive my soul out of my body.
Fair dues, mate. Fair dues. Like I said, mate, I'm hoping you'll bounce back, mate, and I promise you that we'll try and get you back into Hungary as quickly as possible. Try and keep that battle for third in the driver standings as well. So, commiserations for tonight, but I'm hoping you'll be back to your old best next week. Good luck, mate, for that next week.
Yeah.
Nice one. I believe Carsberry, aka the Flying Kimmy Finn. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Not too good, but how are you?
Oh, okay. I was doing all right. What's happened? What happened, Carsberry? Do you want to talk about it, or is it after the stream itself?
Yeah, I battled with the other Alfa Romeo, and I damaged my wing. So
Was this from?
after the safety car.
Oh, this is the second safety car, or the first safety car. Sorry.
Yeah, the first.
Okay, that's what I want to ask you guys, because I couldn't catch I couldn't catch what actually happened at the start of the safety car, or how it got out.
I think it's because of a lot of debris of front wings.
Oh, really? Bit off turn one as well, did you say?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Because I couldn't figure out, because no one was crashed, and they all said safety car. I was like, okay, what's going on here? And I thought there was something wrong with it completely, to be fair. But luckily, it's all right. To be fair, luckily it's all right. But yeah, it was just weird because I thought, but there's no cars DNF'd. Where's the issue? But there was nothing like it. I couldn't see anything. So that's probably why I asked you guys to see what actually happened, because I was just confused as well. But yeah, sorry, Colesbury. You were saying one of the Alfa Romeos, is it the Giletto, I believe it was, or was it the one?
No. He was actually ahead of me.
Oh, really?
He passed the other, the carburetor.
Oh, okay.
He passed him. He kind of let him go, and then decided to battle me, and just turned in, and I lost my wing.
Right. Okay. So I'm guessing that will go towards the stewards. I'm guessing, by the sounds of it, as well after this race. Yeah. Fair enough. You had a really good battle with Kieran D, to be fair. During the last stint, did you feel like I know the first safety car you had to pit for the hards. You had no choice. But because the pit stop was absolutely atrocious around here. It's absolutely bad. It's like 30 seconds, 30 to 33 seconds. It's worse. But with the hard tyres, was your tyres completely gone near the end? Because you look like you was trying everything you can to stop Kieran D from getting past as well. But what?
No, my tires was like 60% in the end. I only managed to get be ahead because Trap was in front of me, so I get DRS.
Right. Okay.
So when he beat it, I didn't have any chance, I guess.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. It looked like you tried everything you can tonight, but obviously, the last few races you've brought yourself back up to, for the first time this season, brought yourself back up to first place in the driver standings, and I believe, unless I'm mistaken, I believe you are still ahead. I believe.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've got the momentum now to keep it in first, or do you think there'll be a few more shocks along the way in after the halfway marker?
Surely there's gonna be a few more shocks, but I'm confident I'm gonna keep the vision.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough, and I wish you all the very best of luck for next week. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I'll do the comms and drive at the same time. If I get pole, I'll be shocked. I'll be retiring after that. To be fair, nah. But what?
You're racing?
No, I'm kidding, Mikey. I'm kidding. People getting excited then, like, why is Mark commentating and driving at the same time? Is he doing the multitasking? Like, no, I'm not doing Hungary.
Oh no, I would have loved to.
I'll tell you what, you have to pay me alarm money for that, for me to do that. Yeah. So yeah, it's just yeah. To be fair, I wish you all the very best of luck, Carlsberg, for next week at Hungary and throughout the remainder of the season as well. So, I'd like to thank Carlsberg and Mikey for their interviews. As I said, next week we're at the glorious race of the Hungarian Grand Prix, or the Hungaring, if you pronounce it, yeah, Hungaring. It's one of those iconic tracks, and it's best for aero type setups, especially like for the Red Bull scenarios. The only overtake you can ever get is probably the start finish in ice straight. If you do the moves through the remainder of the sector, then you are a legend regardless, because it's one of the toughest tracks to overtake, but it's also good to get yourselves a good qualifying position, because if you don't, you're going to be struggling next week. So I wish everyone the very best luck. Thank you to everyone that's watched the stream. I'll just have a look at the comments quickly. Cam, so sorry I let you down. No worries. Don't worry, Cam. I'm hoping you'll be back to your full self next week. I'm sure you will anyway, don't worry. TLT Tommy says JD Galato. Yeah, he has driven a magnificent race, to be fair, tonight. Hoshi, driver of the day, P17 to P6 with 2 stops. Brilliant. AlphaTauri doing very well. I do agree. I did say tonight, I know the Ferraris had 3rd and 8th, which is fine with the points. But when you get close together, it's the AlphaTauri's team who in 5th and 6th, considering I said to them at the start of the season they were bottom at the end of the season. And they really have proved me wrong at the moment. But anything can happen in F1. Anything can happen in those scenarios. But if you just joined us, Sharon, where the hell have you been? I want to ask you that question. Where the hell have you been? You missed out a good classic race of some epic battles. And also, like I said, we've got Kieran D slowly getting his points back up to close the gap onto Carlsberg after he had a fantastic start to the season. Hopefully he'll try and bounce back, which he has done slowly. He's taking it one race at a time. Carlsberg, the Drivers' Championship winner from last season, still keeping on in first place for the first time since race 9 last week. So that's the first time this season that Carlsberg is holding on to first place. So let's see if he can try and hold on. But anywho, guys, I'm going to shoot off, and I hope everyone's all have a good week. And I'll see you all next week for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Take care of yourselves, guys. Try a bit. Bye bye.